Back in Irvine, California, Saints training camp alongside starting quarterback Derek Carr. I'm Erin Summers. Derek, from the beginning of this offseason to where you're at now, how much more smooth is the offense operating?
Oh, it's been much better. Yeah, we're at that point where we're really excited about getting these games going, getting the season going. Obviously, preseason, you just do the basic stuff and all that kind of stuff. So it's really just getting the operation, getting back out there through the stretch, the live game kind of aspect, getting the calls in and out. But we're really excited for the regular season start and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be awesome.
What excites you about this Kubiak offense?
It's just you've seen so many times on film as you're studying the success it's had, and not just with him, but just with other people all over the NFL and all over for years. And that's exciting as a quarterback, that how they game plan, how they do things, how they show things. That stuff right there is exciting for me, because I know that they're going to just try and put me in the best possible position as a quarterback, using my skill set, things I think that I'm good at, things that I think that I probably haven't used or gotten to use as much, being able to do that. So I'm excited, man, just to learn from him and play for him, because it's been a lot of fun in camp, getting on the same page with him.
What of your strengths, your skill sets are utilized the best in this offense?
Really, there's times where, my mind is being used a certain way, and then my legs, I'm actually being asked and put in positions to use them. And I've always felt like a good athlete,
It's funny. I was talking to quarterback coach Andrew Janocko, and he said you've told him over and over again you're athletic and you can do it.
Yeah, I keep telling him, because I just, you learn from things, and you're just like, look, I'm just going to tell you right from the get-go. So showing him videos of me dunking and, doing all that. I was like, bro, I can do this, So there's been times, you guys have seen him at camp, where I've gotten to run and get out there on the edge and just help the team in a different way. And that's, just all I'm looking forward to.
We've seen some great connections with you and wide receiver Chris Olave. Where has he taken the biggest stride?
I just think that coming into this year, he knows he's the number one guy. Obviously last year with Mike T, being here and coming back from injury, there was this gray area of where's the ball going to go? How are the coaches going to scheme that, right? Who's going to be number one in the reads? Who's going to be two? There was a lot of gray area there. For them, maybe the coaches knew exactly what they were going to do, but for us coming into this year, Chris knows he's the number one guy, and his mentality, his focus, his communication with me, after every single play, has been, I think, the most impressive thing to me. So, that part of it, we've played football together. Now it's just about ironing out this offense and these things. But, the fact that we've played together, that we know how to talk to each other, we know how to communicate, I think that's the exciting part for us, going into this season, is that we've been there, we've grown together. Like any relationship, Pat Hill said, without confrontation, sometimes there's no growth. And no one likes to hear that, but it's actually true. And I believe that. Pat used to tell me that when I was a 18-year-old kid at Fresno State. So, we've grown so much together, and our whole team's in such a great place. And so I'm just excited about, getting this work in and seeing what Chris can do this year.
We are in a great place. We're here in Southern California. I've seen your family running around at practices. Yeah. How good has it been here to be with them and be on the West Coast?
Yeah, it's been, this is where I'm from, and for anybody to be able to practice, where you're from, having family and friends and all those things is fun, but at the same time, there's only like 20 people here. We miss New Orleans. Yeah. Like there's, that second week, third week of camp, you're like, we need our fans. We need our fans right now. So, we miss our fans. You miss me. There's some of these plays I wish that they could have seen in person. There's been some crazy plays, some fun deep balls and things like that I think they'd be excited about, and having some, hope going into the season and all that. But, being here has been nice, but we definitely do miss our fans.
Yeah. Well, we'll see them soon. We'll be back in New Orleans before we know it. Derek, thank you so much for the time.
Absolutely. Thank you.
We'll be back with more of the Saints Training Camp Report coming up next.